Do you remember when we were kids and used to watch celebrity lifestyles on TV and talk about it for days? It was the glamorous lifestyle back in the day and it felt unreal. We all wanted something like that. Fast forward to today. Even celebrities get trolled for not matching up to the expectations that the social media demands. Social media has definitely been a game changer for many people. It has some good sides, but as you might have guessed, we're going to talk about the bad ones today. The definition of social media has changed over time, not literally but metaphorically. It was supposed to be something where you can connect to people whom you already know and share pictures so that you get to know what they are up to and they get to know what you are up to. But the concept has lost its meaning and it influences reality rather than letting the reality influence it. For example, take yourself. You see people going out to this fancy restaurants, hotels and posting photos. You see them again and again and again. Over time, this makes you believe that this is normal. And next time you want to go out, you want to post too, right? So you will likely go to a place somewhere similar even though you don't have to, so that you let people validate you with their sense of understanding of social media. Again, I said social media, not reality. On social media, you get to see people who are like you, humans. And humans, no matter how good they look, they cannot be ideal. What you see on the screens are an idealistic versions of humans, literally godly. Looking at these people makes you question your reality and think that there's something missing in your life. It is highly impossible to match that level, even for the person who is posting that. They're creating an unrealistic version for themselves and for others. With constant comparisons and questionings, you tend to get insecure about yourself, and this is where companies use their Brahmastra as filter. This filters makes you look good and makes you believe that that is the way you should be looking to be validated. First, create a problem and then sell you the solution. When you keep posting pictures in these filters, you tend to dislike how you actually look, which brings me to the next point. We live in the most advanced of the times in the known human history. We have technology and comforts that even the greatest of the kings did not have. We have the power to connect to any part of the world within seconds, but still, the cases of depression are highly skyrocketing. Never in the history of the world there were these many unhappy people. Social isolation is a real concern and often underlooked. While social media gives you the sense of connection, personal connection still remains unmatched. When on social media, person even though alone feels that he isn't alone, and this could be a good thing, but will make you feel exhausted after a while. The individuality and its influence can actually be measured on social media or faked, depending on what you want to, which will build and dissatisfaction within yourself, and you try to improve yourself in the terms of social media, which is kind of delusional. You try to get attention through trends, but then soon get lost between thousands of other people who are just as you, dissatisfied and insecure. Constant hit of dopamine makes you actually believe that you did something while you did not. These apps are designed in a way that you are supposed to stay there for the longest time. One of the famous saying I remember is that when you are not paying for the product, then you are the product. Take a while and think of it. You are spending hours on this app, posting, watching, liking and creating stuff you want to, but ultimately the one who is winning are those companies, and you get likes and comments as rewards. Back in 2015, when I first started using Facebook, I felt it was super boring. I only used it so that I could talk to my friends who live far away from me and did not have phones but a computer. But as I kept using it, texting became the last thing that I wanted to do because of how my mind was actually corrupted and got obsessed with dopamine hits those notifications brought with it. Many times I would just sit staring at my phone whole day so that I could get that one dopamine hit. In a way, I was addicted until I realized that it was not normal. One thing I kept doing and still do to this day is something called a social media detox. so that I could preserve my sense of reality and have my perspectives. Well, this is probably why I'm making this video, right? Comparisons aren't supposed to happen at all. Not with people, at least. You cannot compare yourself to people because it cannot actually be possible. People are not same. They are different and unique in their own ways. Uniqueness has its own value, but what we see today is similarity. People look same and everybody is obsessed with looking same. Instead of trying to embrace their uniqueness, they just discard it for looking like someone else, who is also working on looking like someone else. So is the company problem or people posting unrealistic stuff? None. We cannot entirely blame this on companies itself. They are just there to earn money, right? And by providing their services, you as a consumer have the right to not use it and limit its usage consciously. Talking about people, they can be categorized into one of the modern art expressing their sense of reality in a unique way. Next time when you see yourself comparing, always think of this one thing: you have your own advantages. Remember, in the beginning I told you about how we used to watch celebrity lifestyles back when we were kids? The clear line that was in between now seems to have been blurred. So, where does that fit in now? Where are we now?